Hello, beautiful kindred soul. It's so beautiful out here right now. I just couldn't help but come out here and record something for you. I am sitting outside and there's some beautiful blossoms that are just coming out on the tree in front of me. And I'm sitting next to this beautiful tender little banana leaf plant. And the birds are just creating some beautiful bird song around me. And the sun has at last come out, and so I thought what better way than to record this video but here. So I have been inviting the earth into all the little things that make my life beautiful, and I've been inviting the earth. Today I wanted to share with you specifically about how I invite the earth with flowers. And as many of you might know, I love flowers. I really just feel so at ease when I'm around a flower. I love trees and I love the soil and I love moss and I love lots of things about the earth, but one of my favorite things that I absolutely love is being beside a flower, a soft flower. And so I don't have a flower right beside me, but I can see lots of flowers around me popping up in front of me in the garden. And I have been inviting flowers in to my home, not only through fresh flowers just in a vase, but I've been putting the flowers in different corners of the home. So when I am washing the dishes, I've got a little vase of flowers. I've got a vase in the bathroom, I've got a vase in the bathtub, and I've got a vase by the bedside. I've got a vase of flowers in the toilets. I have a vase of flowers. Where else do I have them? I have them on the dining table. And this simple act of bringing flowers in to the home has just really lit me up. It's not only lit me up just in terms of how happy I feel when I see the flowers, but it also just quietens my mind and all of that unnecessary, talk that can sometimes go on in the mind. It's like it just wipes the slate clean when I see the flowers. And I wanted to share this with you because it's just something really simple that I could have done a long time ago. And I have a bee flying right near me at the moment, but hopefully it's not looking for me, just looking for the flowers. And recently I went on a woodland trail walk in Kings Park, and as I walked past the trees, and I absolutely love walking through the Kings Park woodland trails because there's something about going through, the back routes of the Kings Park woodland trails. You just feel the magic in the air. The trees are old and the air is sweet with like wind song, and there's pops of colors of blossoms around. And I went up to a tree and it had a very old ancient tree trunk, and I stroked the tree trunk and I thought, I wonder how my body feels when I'm doing that. And it didn't feel a lot, actually, to be honest, in that moment. And I thought, that's a little bit strange. Why does my body not feel too much? Because normally I love trees, and I just assumed I would feel really good when I was touching this particular tree trunk. And then suddenly, as I walked a few steps further, as I meandered through the trail, I saw some beautiful violet purple wisteria blossoms. And I found out that they were wisteria later on through a dear friend. And these blossoms caught my eye. And as they caught my eye, I felt invited to go up to them. And so I wandered off my path, which is a little bit unusual for me because I usually like to stick onto the trails because I'm not sure of other things that might be going around in the other areas of the bushes. But these violet flowers were so enticing and so inviting that I just had to go up to them. And as I went up to them, I just felt immediately this calm wash all over me. And I just felt this beautiful, beautiful, loving energy of the flowers. It was like they didn't have to do anything, they just had to just be there. And as I looked closer at these beautiful, beautiful violet flowers, I touched them. I touched the flower, the petal of the flower. And it was so soft. It was just the softest thing that I had touched in a while. And then I looked closer at the colors, and right inside the wisteria flower was like a little green heart with a little bit of yellow hue in it as well. And it just melted my heart, and I just felt so, so happy and so joyful. And I just felt this incredible rush of just a feeling of well-being and love and sweetness fill my soul. And I realized that, yes, I absolutely love trees. I really do. I love trees very much. And I do think I have a massive partiality towards the flowers. And that's wonderful, because that is what lights me up. And I'm in a point in my life where I'm realizing that softness is something that feels so good to my soul. Softness in the way I think, in my thoughts about myself and others and things, and softness in how I take care of things, softness in how I prepare meals, softness in how I take the dishes out of the dishwasher and put it gently into the cupboards, returning them back to their home, softness in the way I select my clothing for myself, softness in the way I drape my clothing over myself, and softness in how I adorn myself. The intention with softness and presence and a certain level of stillness with the movements inside is what lights me up. And so that little beautiful wisteria flower taught me so much. And so when I see the flowers all around the house, it's not something that I intellectually think of, but just by its presence, because the flower in itself is so soft, the softness doesn't have to preach. It just invites you into returning back to your own softness. And I guess that's what I love about the flowers. And I wanted to share that with you because I feel like in this world where so much is happening consistently on a day-to-day basis, having these little pockets of silence through something as simple as inviting flowers into the home makes such a big difference to how we feel in our hearts and how well we feel in our bodies and how good we feel in our souls. So just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you are having a beautiful, soft, cozy day wherever you are in the world. And that's something that I hope that will open up some sort of a blossom in your soul about how you can invite the earth deeper into your heart and into your home on an everyday life basis. Take care. Much love.